Hello, hi, how are you doing? Uh, the markets today surprised. In the beginning, the implied open was negative. It was like the market will open in red, and it kind of opened, little bit in red, but it really, got back. It defended its 24,000, the low of the budget day, 24,040 tha. It defended it well, and also 24 400 के ऊपर बंद हुआ. So this is the resilience of the market. It is still there, and we are talking about markets now post the STT जो double हुआ है, also also the LTCG and the STCG which have gone up. So now the thing is that many people I know, including my clients, they're feeling kind of let down and sad and whatever. So now it is like, yes, the STT has kind of doubled. In the case of futures, it has doubled. In the case of options, it has further gone up from say 6 paisa to 10 paisa. 0.60% से 0.1% हो गया है, and the STT for futures has from 0.01% से 0.02%, kind of doubled, 1 paisa ka 2 paisa, just an example. Okay, so now this is the government is trying to say, it's like if you were like I was also talking about it. There are discussions happening where the government is trying to say that lots of retail investors are losing money in FNOs. I've been also talking about it in my videos. FNO वगैरह में बहुत retail investors का पैसा जा रहा है, waste हो रहा है. So the government is trying to say that you kind of don't bet that much. And if you look at the LTCG, that has kind of 2.5% का उसमें increase हुआ है across asset class, and we are only talking about equity here. Okay, we are not talking about other things. So now that is like कि आप long term में, like for someone who's a long term investor, this 2.5% of increase in the tax, long term capital gains tax, is not actually that much. Of course, any tax is not liked by anyone, including me. But if you're a long term investor, then you might not mind this tax, because the kind of returns which the market is giving are tremendous at the moment. It has not seen a proper correction since COVID. The investors who have entered the market post COVID, they've only seen market go like this. They have not seen the dips, the real dips. These are small dips. Okay, so it is for them. It is I'm not saying it's justified. Something which was working well should be encouraged, but कहीं पे तो उनको टैक्स करना था. And the other thing is that short term के ऊपर the tax has gone up from 15% to 20% हो गया short term capital gains के ऊपर. This is 5% का jump. So this is, of course, the government wants you to put money in the markets and keep it there for some time. So short term is less than 1 year. After 1 year, everything is into LTCG. So now, what the government is indicating that A, FNO में कम जाओ, okay, B, long term के लिए invest करो market में at least for more than 1 year, and short term, which is intraday and all these things, इनको में कम रखो. Now this is what is the gist of what I understood. Now this is something which I already do. Okay, and also of course the tax which has from 10% से 12.5% हुआ है, वो of course मेरे लिए भी वो है. But ये जरूर है कि it is like many people are angry. Most of the traders I know, no one is happy. So it's like somewhere they had to stop this FNO frenzy जो चल रहा था. So for that, this STT, they've kind of clamped down there are many rumors also that this 12.5% may further go up to 15% and then 20% gradually. अभी फरवरी में फिर से आएगा बजट, फिर से आएगा फुल बजट आएगा, सो 15% हो जाएगा ऐसे करके देयर आर रूमर्स. जब आएगा तब देखेंगे, अभी तक तो let's take this on the face value, and of course the government is also listening to all these feedbacks. I hope they are. So probably they should not do it. Even I will say don't do that. The markets are doing well, Indian markets are performing well, retail investors are participating, which is a good thing. And yes, there is also one thing that I've also discussed this, that the government was very worried that the savings are moving into markets. People are, instead of saving money, household savings are now getting into markets. Or markets is okay, like markets, like if you invest in mutual funds or ETFs and all that, that is still fine. But if you get into FNO, you're using your savings for that speculative trading and all that. Now that is something which probably worried the government also, and also even SEBI was worried. So now because of that, these hints were given pehle se. This was not a surprise. Like, to be very frank, like if you've been reading articles or something, or if you've been watching my videos only, these hints were already coming. So this is what it is. So there's no need to be very disheartened. And the budget day was like the market really reacted. But to tell you very frankly, mostly markets go down on budget days. कुछ झटका इधर उधर लगता है, then figure out ये अच्छा यहाँ नहीं तो यहाँ से कमा लो and all that. So there are segments where the money is kind of making its way. So that's why the market was up today. So there's no bad news for the market, and there's no what do you say, ऐसा कोई झटका नहीं है. But yes, the taxes have gone up, and that is like, as I said, what is the government indicating? It's nudging. ज़्यादा FNO मत करो. वैसे भी only 5% of the people are making money in FNO. 95% lose money. Okay. So this is what I understand from this whole STT thing, what happened. Okay, so today I'll talk about some of the results which came today. वो results के ऊपर से focus चला गया, सब STT की बात करने लग गए. And also STV, CG, and of course LTCG, and of course जो indexation जो निकल गया है, that is I'm also disappointed with that. Okay, so now what we'll do is that I'll talk about some of the results, and I'll talk about one such stock which has benefited from this budget, which has been rallying very hard, and some others I can't do all of them in one video. So gradually we'll cover them. Okay, कुछ अच्छे भी हैं, अच्छी news भी हैं. We'll talk about them slowly. Okay, so first of all, today the markets defended this 24,400, and also HDFC Bank was up today. This was a good thing for me. And retail investors' confidence is there in the market. Of course, retail investors are, because not everyone is into this FNO, and everyone should not be in FNO also. Because too much of FNO is too much of speculating. See, I don't give FNO calls in my videos. Even from IIFL, I get those, but still I don't. Okay, so yesterday FIIs kind of sold around, yesterday meaning 24th July, 5,131 crore का net selling था from FIIs, but DIIs were still buying. Achha, today the market had a very weak Q. This is in the morning. Nasdaq was down. Nasdaq and F&P kind of had a very bad day since last say 2 years में बहुत बड़ा उनका खराब दिन था कल. Results खराब थे. Those are the results, Alphabet and Nvidia and all that. And also the Asian markets were down. So if you compare all those markets, and they were down till our market closed. So it's like, so Indian market is still, you can say, stable. In fact, even they might be seeing that. There were more shorts than longs. And this is in the morning when I was watching in the morning today. Okay. So corporate earnings were disappointing in the US. I've already said this. And $1 trillion was wiped out from US markets only yesterday. So इसलिए लग रहा था आज क्या होगा, मेहम होगा आज, but हुआ नहीं, thankfully. Okay, so we'll talk about some of the stocks. One of them is Axis Bank. We'll quickly do this because these are uh, good stocks and interesting stocks. We have these stocks. Axis Bank का क्वार्टर उतना अच्छा नहीं आया, वीक क्वार्टर आया है. It's like the advances are up. It closed at today much lower than the opening thing. Advances are up, its slippages are up, 38% slippages are up, net profit is up, NI is up, deposits are up, but this is operationally weak quarter for them. After a long time, after 16 quarters, their CASA ratio is down, the closing accounts, current account, saving account is down. And it closed at 1175. When it opened, it was at 1239. Okay, so now that's why people kind of started pulling out of this stock. But according to me, 1 week quarter doesn't, you can walk, you can watch. Okay, the other was LNT. LNT ka acha tha, it was a good result. The stock was also doing well today, and the revenues up, their EBITDA is up, their margins are also up, and marginally margin down है. 10.2% आया है, 10.5% था last year. Net profit is also down, but despite of that, they have seen good, their sales have gone up there. Okay, so that's why the stock was up. I'll just look at the chart. So it is still a good stock. I mean, whenever such dips come, you can buy such, LNT and all. You can definitely buy such stocks. Okay, now use your discretion before. This is not an advisory. This is for educational purposes. Okay, you can open your account with us and use your discretion and talk to your advisor before investing. So 3619 to 3% up बंद हुआ है ये आज. And if I kind of LNT we know it's a good stable stock. So this, you can look at this opportunity to buy. You can wait for some time. It's up today. If there is some correction, if there is a correction, but otherwise, actually this may be also a good price to buy this kind of stock. Okay, so if you see the chart, there are volumes, there is momentum, there is of course the this buy ranking by most of the brokerages. Okay, 65% brokerages say buy, outperform say 24, hold say 6%. I think LNT ke counter pay today they were FII buy. No, it was on Tata Motors. Yeah, Tata Motors. Okay, so this is LNT, Larsen and Bro. Okay, Larsen 2 रुपए ज़्यादा time spend नहीं करते. Okay, the other stock is Sona BLW. I have this stock. I also have LNT. I don't have Axis Bank. Okay, so Sona BLW इसका भी Q1 अच्छा आया. इसका Q4 भी अच्छा था, इसका Q3 भी अच्छा था. Okay, 702. It was when I last saw it, it was at this level. It is up today. It was around 2% up today. Now this is when the market was weak in the morning. Now this is an EV story and all that, so we know that. So it is kind of, the management is very bullish. They're saying that we are cautious on the industry, but we are bullish about our company. So 24,000 crore they're planning to raise, and they are also looking at some inorganic growth, strong revenue growth. They are seeing in 4 to 5 years. 4 to 5 new products they are launching in the next 4 to 5 years. Okay, so Sona BLW is also a good stock. You can keep these on your radar. I'm not saying buy because that is not allowed probably, because I can't just say buy and all that. You can keep them on your radar. Okay, watch them. They're good stocks. Okay, and Sona BLW especially has been doing really well for some time. Okay, there was one this stock which is PG Electroplast. इसका Q1 अच्छा आया है. Revenue from operations are up 95%. EBITDA is up 98%. EBITDA margin is also up. And the reason is that they're seeing more buyers in the air conditioning segment. There was this heat wave across the country. So air conditioning segment में कई first timers they're buying. So because of that, their product business is up 124%. And the management was pretty, I heard the management talk today, they're pretty bullish on the next coming quarter also. I'll just look at where it closed. So PG Electroplast is also a good stock. PG Electroplast actually I was planning to do in those interesting stock series this stock, but somehow वो रह गया. Okay, क्या हो गया भैया? It's not opening. I'll open it later. Okay, this is definitely on my. I don't have this stock on my radar. Okay, it's not opening somehow. Okay, so one interesting stock which I want to talk about today is Avanti Feeds. You might have heard this name in the last 2 days. Okay, this is Andhra-based company. This is a seafoods and shrimp, processed shrimp वाली company है ये. So you might have, if you are listening to the budget, then you might have heard the BCD is given to BCD reduction in the shrimp for the processed shrimp thing. BCD is basic custom duty. It has come down to 5%. Okay, so to make an international presence and all that, to increase the market share of India's shrimp processed food, the finance minister has brought down the custom duty on Avanti Feeds, and also this is also in Andhra Pradesh. The company has, I'll tell you what, plants in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Avanti Feeds manufactures shrimp feed and exports processed shrimps. It's the largest producer of shrimp feed in Indian market with a market share of around 45% of domestic feed business. And it processes shrimp from 2 facilities located in Andhra Pradesh and exports to various countries such as USA, Europe, Japan, Korea, China, Australia, Middle East. Okay, and it also has a new processing plant and storage unit in Krishnapuram, Kakinada district. Okay, that's all these things are. It owns 7 manufacturing plants out of 6. They are located in Andhra Pradesh, and 1 is located in Gujarat. Okay, so got it. So Andhra connection भी है और custom duty connection भी है. Custom duties are basic custom duty has been brought down. That's why this stock has been rallying like crazy since the budget. Okay, we look at the company we have seen. We look at the other things. 703 पे आज ये बंद हुआ, closed 4% down. ROC of the company is 20%. Stock PE is, I don't have this stock. Stock PE is 28.5. ROE is 15.1%. The stock has been really doing very well. 1 year return is 77.6%. If I look at the chart, it is just one way. And now, actually, even the FIIs are investing in this stock. So if you see from the last rally was around budget in this Feb, and at that time also seafood ऐसे कुछ हुआ था. This some announcement was made. I'm not remembering. Then the volumes were a little down, but the stock price remained up. And now, if you look at this, look at the volumes, they're really high volumes. Okay. If I look at the charge खत्म हो रहा है laptop में. If I look at the peer comparison, 20.01% ROC has, so it is better than Hudson Agro, Zydus Wellness से better है. बाकी तो Varun Beverages is good in the league of his own. Mixes vectors of course. Bikaji is also a good stock. Quarterly results, if we look at, then net profit is has gone up. If I look at quarter on quarter, then from 83 crores net profit I'm talking about in December 2023 to 113 crore rupees in March 24. We are awaiting the quarter one results. Okay. If I look at the operating margin, that has also kind of gone up from 8% to 10% quarter on quarter. Before that, it was 7%. And if you look at the EPS, earning per share, that has also gone up from 5.32 to 7.64. This is for the March quarter. We are awaiting this on 5th August. They are declaring their results. Okay, quarter one. If I look at the year on year, then also its net profit has gone up from 312 crores in March 2023 to 394 crore rupees in March 2024. And for the year, the EPS is has gone up from 20 rupees to 26 rupees. And actually it has consistently gone up. Because it was the highest in 2018. 32.7 था. उसके बाद it has come down to mid 20s. Okay. And the company also pays dividend. Return on equity is for the last 3 years has been 14%. Last year was 15%. If I look at the I think the shareholding pattern is also recent. 43% is with the promoters. FIIs have 14%. Now, FIIs are buying Avanti Feeds. They've increased their stake here. 14% is with the FIIs. DIIs have 6.4%. Public has 33.3% in the company. Okay. So this stock, why it's rallying? Because of the two reasons. One is an Andhra connection. Second is the BCDs. BCD has kind of come down. Okay. Now I look at one more interesting stock. This is Antony Waste. This stock was also rallying like crazy today. As the name says, it's a waste management company engaged in business of mechanical power, road sweeping, collection, transportation of waste to energy projects and all that. It's up to recycling का काफी वो है, होना भी चाहिए. It's a very important company. So, you know, so that's why this stock has been doing well, if I remember correctly, for the last 3 years. I just look at the chart. Yes, for last 3 years. Before that, I want to look at the market cap. 2,308 crore market cap hai. Okay. Stock ROCE is around 13.9%, 13.13.9%. Book value is 2.202. ROE is 16.3%. Face value of the stock is 5 rupees. Okay. If I look at the chart, okay, I told you what the company does, right? It's engaged in business of mechanical power sweeping of roads, collection and transportation of waste to energy project, and undertake designing, construction, operation and maintenance of integrated waste management facility in Mumbai. One of the top 5 players in the Indian municipal waste management industry with a track record of around 20 years. The company is a pioneer in solid waste. Full spectrum of services includes solid waste management, transportation, processing, and disposal services. Okay. Revenue breakup. Or leave it. New contract. AG Enviro Infra Projects Private Limited has been awarded contract of door-to-door CNT of MSW by Panvel Municipal Corporation in October 23 for 5 years. Okay. So it's a long list of the company, the long list of information. I look at the chart I said. So the chart is one way, and the volumes here after the budget are exceptionally good. If I see where the stock was, okay, last year it was around 312 rupees ka tha, exactly on 27 July, and today you can see 814 ka. If I look at चलो last 3 साल पहले देखें, Feb 2022 में 291 का था ये, Feb 22 में. Okay, if you want to see July, it was around 312. So this I have been hearing this name, and I kind of know that this stock has been doing well since some time now. If I compare with peers, well, it is say if I team lease is around 13.55 ROCE, and comparing Indigene has around 29. Indigene is also a good stock. Rattan India is also a good stock. So they have better ROCs than this company, but they are comparatively bigger companies. So this has a decent ROC. 14% is a decent ROC. Quarterly results, well, its net profit has gone up from say quarter 3 to quarter 4 of last year, from 16 crores to 30 crore rupees net profit. I am talking about quarter 1 result is coming on 8th August. Okay, and operating margins have also gone up. Every quarter they've gone up. So yeah, I'll just talk about December quarter was 20% operating margin, and March quarter it was 17%. Okay, it came down a little bit, but before that 23%, 21%. So it has been in 20s. Earning per share is 9.69. Before that it was 4.51, but usse pehle bhi 9.77 tha. Okay. If I look at the year-on-year thing, then the net profit has gone up from 85 crore rupees to 100 crore rupees, and earning per share has also gone up from 24 rupees to 30 rupees. This is for yearly thing. Operating margin has also gone up from 17% to 20%. This is year on year. Okay, so return on equity for the last 5 years is steady on 16%. And if I look at the shareholding pattern, then 46% is with the promoters. Next highest are the public, which has 37% of the stake in the company. 10% is with the FIIs, and DIIs hold 5% stake in the company. So this stock has also been, it's been rallying, and it's not only after this budget, but this stock has been doing well. I've seen this since last 3 years. अभी तो यहाँ भी दिख रहा है. And today also it was up around 814 पे बंद हुआ है, 3% up बंद हुआ है, but actually it was up 11% during the day. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Apart from this, okay, now if some ideas, someone was asking me, now I can't give stock ideas. I can't talk about specific stocks and all that till I get my own license. But otherwise, I can give you some hints which are like, jewelry stocks हैं, weddings आ रहे हैं, and so you can buy jewelry stocks. There also the custom duties are being reduced. Senco, Titan का उतना अच्छा नहीं था quarter result. Their sales have not been like what they were, but well, you can observe that stock, watch it, because Titan is Titan. Then there are some real retail chains, जैसे D-Mart है, वैसे V-Mart and V2 retail, these are in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Now, as we know that the focus is kind of also towards increasing, the spending power of the middle class. So for that, these V-Mart and these stocks were actually up. Okay, V-Mart and V2 retail. I'll just look at this V2 retail. V2 retail. It was up 4% today. 834 का हो गया, देखो, देखते देखते. This stock has also been doing well since budget. Actually उससे पहले भी ठीक कर रहा था ये. This is a decent stock. V2 retail. I'll just look at its. Okay, so this company primarily operates in tier 2, tier 3 cities with a chain of V2 retail offering apparel, general merchandise catering to entire family. ROC is 10.7% and EV/EBITDA is 22.8. If you look at the chart, 3 years का देखते हैं. So 21 में 118 का था ये अगस्त में. तो देखो वहां से यहाँ तक आया ये. एक साल पहले, if you look at, then the stock was trading around 128, and now see today it was 834. काफी इंटेलिजेंट लोग हैं मार्केट में. I mean, the retail investors have proven their mettle over these 3 years. Okay, so ROCE is 10.69, just next to Shopper Stock, which is 11.8. Quarterly results, if you look at, net profit has come down drastically actually. Let me see. From 24 crores to, now this is for quarter 3, quarter 4, 30 जुलाई को रिजल्ट आ रहा है इसका. 24 crore से 3.87 crore rupees हो गया net profit. EPS has also come down from 6.96 to 1.12, and operating margin has also come down from 16.21 to 10.24%. Okay, let's look at the year-on-year thing. There its net profit has gone up from minus 14 crore rupees, say 27 crore rupees, and its operating profit has also gone up from 80 crore rupees to 142 crore rupees. Operating margin has also gone up from 10% to 12%, and EPS has gone up from minus 4.21 say 7.89 rupees. Okay, because some bump, or I will not say bump, some recovery is being seen now in with the middle class and the lower middle class because of monsoons and all these things. So maybe because of that. So that's why these 30 July results are very important. But meanwhile, after this budget, this stock is rallying. Last year it gave return of 10. Return on equity was 10%. The total assets have grown. They have opened the new stores. They've expanded. And if we look at the shareholding pattern, then 54% is with the promoters and public has 38.6. I am very surprised and pleasantly surprised to see that most of the good companies which you see now, public has more holding than the FIIs or DIIs. You know, uh, general retail investors. This whole bull rally, this is just backed by retail investors, and they are so intelligent. They know where to park their money. It's like wow. You can see it. It's not even the DIIs. It is when they, ऐसा लग रहा है they are following the lead of retail investors, which is good. Yeah, there was someone was actually I was listening to this one Amrish Paliga. He was saying that because this generation has this generation of investors, which means post-COVID generation, they have only seen the market go up. They have not seen a correction. So they have to be a little cautious also, because when the market will dip, this will be very disheartening for the person who has seen the market go one way. Like I have seen market dip very badly. I'm not very old, but experienced people who are more experienced than me or who handle the PMSs and all that they know that what a dip is actually is. So they are saying that they're cautioning that whenever you buy good stocks and look out for the fundamentals of the company and also the macros. What is working in favor? Like for example, after this budget it is pretty clear that you can say get into capex, agri, FMCG is a defensive play anyway. But I actually made a list. capex हो गया, agri हो गया. Banks are always a defensive play, and PSU rally is likely to continue. But there are some stocks which are more very expensive. Matlab, you just can't. Then tourism is there. If you heard the announcement for the tourism, railway stocks were very badly down today. They were very, very badly down today. There was this whole lot of froth there. Okay, I'll give you some stock calls and I'll end this live. Look at this V2 retail and V-Mart. Look at these two stocks. Very interesting charts. Okay, so these are IIFL calls. Energy stocks were doing well today. So we have a BPCL call, Bharat Petroleum, in the range of 318 to 321 with a target of 330